Cheers. Alright. Okay, we're out on a bit of a day ride today. Hoping to do about 50-60 miles. Just take my time. But just watching out for traffic. The forecast was supposed to be dry this morning, but I waited and waited till 10 o'clock and it was still like this. But it looks, it's like a misty, drizzly stuff. Not too bad, but I've got full waterproofs on, which I need to lose. But looking towards the north where I'm heading, looks a little brighter, so fingers crossed it might lift. So yeah, we're heading into Scotland for about 10 or 15 miles and then back into England, North Cumbria, and then back home. I'm just recceing routes and potential camping spots. As I said last year, I never got to do what I wanted to do, a bit of bike camping, so I'm going to be just checking out potential spots. But yeah, at the moment it's just spotting, but I'll wait till I clear this next main road before taking the waterproofs off, because when cars go past you get a right bloody soaking. But I'll bring you back further up the road. See if we can get over before the change. Yeah. No problem. Right, we're running alongside the motorway here. It's the quickest route to get to Scotland, or the safest route. So I'll have this for about 5 miles, and then we'll all be on quiet roads. The rest of the route's all quiet roads. I picked this bit right at the start, get it out of the way. Right, just stopped for a drink. So I'm on the Cadex today, I've got both bags on, just to give a bit of weight. I've got some lunch and stuff and some warm clothes to take a seat. Got my toolkit, got spares, tubes and stuff in there, got my drink. I've got another 2 litres in there. I've also got, I'm carrying 2 cameras, this one and the other one that's, as you can see, on the front, so just makes life easier. I can get the POV shots from the front and then I can do these ones, talk to camera with the GoPro. But as you can see, yeah, it's grim. A little bit of glimmer of light towards the west. It's misty, so hopefully it'll lift and burn off. But we'll take a drink and continue. I think I'm on about 8 miles already, so I'm not doing too bad. Okay, this side England, that side Scotland. Even though the signage is just the other side of the bridge there. But yeah, so we're just heading into Scotland now, with the old toll bar there. There we go. Dumfries and Galloway. Yeah, just stopped for another breather. As I say, there's no rush. Just left Gretna. And now we're heading sort of northeast. Well, just another weather report. Back into the rain again. Just light, but it's rain. So thankfully, I didn't take the waterproofs off. Kept them on, even though I'm warm. Ah, you can't win. But I'd have sat about all day waiting for it to fire up. So you've just got to make the effort and get out. I've got an audience. Hola. Meh. We want meh. Yep, he's lost it. Right, so there's no markings here denoting England or Scotland, but the water is the marker. That side to my right, England, to my left, Scotland, where I've just come from. Yeah, no markings, and we'll dip in out, I think maybe 2 more times. No, 1 more time. I think we're in England for a bit, we'll go back into Scotland and then back into England. So yeah, nothing here, just the river. English town, wet town, absolutely tipping it now. Oh, this wasn't forecast. All the forecasts I looked at was dry with a bit of sunshine. Somewhere, someone's got it wrong. Them trees that run along there, Scots Dyke. So we're still in England, and once we pass over those trees, we're back in Scotland. And again, there'll be no indication. Scots Dyke. Probably to keep the Scots out from this side and the English out from the other side, eh? Many years ago, in days of reivers and whatever. Yeah, could definitely do a camp somewhere in there though. There's a house right opposite, so you'd get seen going in, which is a bit unfortunate. Yeah, okay, then that way. Okay, another stop, and I prefer running with these bags. I do have the bike packing bags that go out here and stuff. I just like these, you get more stuff in. I like to be comfortable. I'm not really bothered about that much weight because I just plod away anyhow. So it's set up for me just as it is. I've got the mud guards on for now, whether I'll remove them in the summer, but these roads at the moment are still pretty well crapped up. Right, onwards. Little hill to go up. Still overcast and wet. Glensia Primary School, yeah, it's been a long time shut. It started to lift before, but then it's dropped again, so onwards. Bollocks. Stop for another breather. Starting to get a little bit of blue sky now over this side. It's trying its best. Just a bit of refuel and stop. Super smooth road. And yet again another river denotes the border. Scotland to the right, England to the left. Out of Scotland, back into England. You know, railway line down there, which is well overgrown. Would make a superb cycle path, but more like a canal these days. Okay, you're gonna stop here for a spot of lunch. I don't know if it's a bus shelter, I don't think it's a bus route like, but it's got a little bench in it, so it will do, suffice. A few nests in it as well. But I've got my stove with us, so I'm going to have a bit of soup. Got the stove on for my soup. The sun still struggling to come out. Here she blows, but yeah, it's been in and out. But the mist, I'm quite high up here, well, relatively high up. Strip the raincoat off, let's breathe for half an hour. I'm going to go for the hot and sour Chinese style. Warm us up a bit. Just noticed as well I'm steaming. Been working too hard. Right, that's it. Up to a boil already. Doesn't take long with this one. Right on the crossroads here, so it's a busy-ish road. Well, it's a beat road, so it's not mega busy, but it's a bit of farm traffic. It is the weekend. But I'll have to let that cool down a bit. Some peanuts as well. And get them open. There we go. Okay. No trace. Cleared all my mess away. All packed back on the bike. Continue on. I think I'm on about 26, 27 miles, but still doesn't know what to do this weather. We'll push on. Yeah, just warming up after being stopped for lunch. Surprised how quick you cool down, but maybe another half a mile or so we'll be off-road. Got a little bit of an off-road section, so I'll bring you back then. Yeah, the problem we could have when we go off-road is fallen trees, like these ones ahead. Hopefully they've been through and cleared. Okay, off-road section, here we come. Right, I better consult the map. So we'll go, yeah, go left on it. Yeah. Somebody out there with a shotgun or a rifle. Yeah, quite high up here, so we're still in the old claggy as per. Mr. Fox up there running away. The camera won't pick him out though. Right at the head of the track. Nope, and that was just darted into the forest. Whoa. Right, I'm coming out into the sunshine. Oh, feel the heat on that, that's lovely. And this is wet. Where the hell have I plotted this route to? This doesn't look good. Oh, feck. Oh, there's a gate there. We'll follow that door. Oh, shut that gate. This must be the last bit, surely. We're out of the forest, but we're on a farm track now. It's a bit more substantial, but it's pretty shitty though. Oh dear, this looks a bit tricky. Is it deep? Oh, it's not too bad. Oh, we're out. Is a footpath, public bridleway, so. Oh God, right. That's us. Oh God, that's heaven. Oh, the bike, yes. It's gonna need a clean when we get back. Well, I wasn't expecting that mud fest. That's that forest behind us on the hill there. I've just come through that, and yes, that was clarty in some bits, but we're out now, so it's all good. Blacklyne Bridge. Let's have a look over it. Oh, River Blacklyne. I was thinking maybe along that edge there, further upstream, for camping, out the way, off this road bridge. To this side, like. Yeah. Yeah, I think the other side looks better. Oh, yeah, this is a steep one. Oh, might be a case of getting off. Quite pleasant now. It's a steady climb. Sun's out on my back, which is good. I think we've still got another 25-30 miles to go. Keep plugging away. I'm gonna have to stop and take a leak. Right, we stopped again. I think this is some kind of pumping station or something. It's Environment Agency, so I can hear some kind of pump wording away. Yeah, the bike's pretty mucked up. These roads, to be expected, I suppose. Right, onwards. Yep. Carved up. Still a bit of clag covering those summits ahead of us. Probably been in it all day. So I don't know if you can see straight ahead, right above where this road ends, there's some crags. I camped up there last week, full winter conditions. Snow's now all gone, not a trace. But yeah, when I went up it was full winter. Beautiful, cold, but dry. Try them brakes. Just stopped at the Now church, but I've been past this over the last year and I've seen them doing work here, so War Memorial Walk. Alright. So, United Reformed Church, the Now. See how deep this is. Doesn't look too fast, he says. Find out here. Oh, hills. I need them to there. It's too far. Oh no, they built a bridge over it, didn't they? It isn't a ford anymore. Yeah, it used to be a ford, and then they put this concrete sort of bridge with pipes underneath of it, like that. Yeah, I used to drive lower and back up again, but now they've removed that. There is a bridge as an escape option, but as you see, if you've got wide bars like me, it's a bit tricky. Alright, if you've got a bloody racer. The bridge is absolutely lethal. Yeah, but looking at debris here and over here, clearly this covers this anyhow, so it's still a ford as such, but just not all the time. But yeah, if you look here, it's soon going to back up, isn't it, with all that cloggage there, all that debris. It's that far end where it's just sort of okay. Right, onwards. Found the clog again. Oh, she had smell-o-vision, that is fresh. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Just this little brow. Oh yeah. Oh, nuke away! Barn pots. Let them scatter. Watch these sheep, unpredictable. What? Church there, their castle even, and the church in the background. All right. As you can see that, this light, Rome, 1,141 miles. I don't think I'll make it tonight. This is the home baking honesty box, Byers Farm, but I've oh yes, what have we got? There's all sorts. A pound. Oh yes, I have got a pound on me. I'll have a bit of that cake, yeah? They're all a pound, them. Everything's a pound. Cash box. Right, I'll put my pound in. He says, we find it. There we are. Is it? Yeah. People have put it on the top, haven't they? On the top. What should I have gone for? A brownie. They look quite nice. What are they? Chocolate brownie. Yep, I'll have one of those. Just what you want for your 3 o'clock, say. Cheers. Hello there, Belty. It's the gate rang. Hit among it. Aye, get there. As long as I don't cross the road, really, this thing's on the move, look. I don't want to hit one of them, do I? Let me through, boys. Or girls, even. Oh, yes. Loving this sunshine. Really enjoyed my brownie as well from Main Buyer's farm, the honesty box there. Lovely. So if you ever pass in Newcastle, bring your pound with you. We've had to put some power into my Garmin. It was getting low, like probably wouldn't have finished what I'm doing, but yeah, I'm on 46.5 miles now, so probably another 17 miles to get back home, but yeah, can't argue now. Sun's out, it's pretty nice. Still cold on my finger ends are cold, but I need them for operating the camera. If I put gloves on, I can't operate the buttons on the camera, so it defeats the object. But yeah, hopefully this last bit is generally downhill. There's a few ups, but you know, most of it's downhill now. I've done all the hard work. But yeah, I've been out since what, 10 o'clock. I mean, I've stopped lots, photographs, taken drinks. Just I haven't rushed. I've just took my time. You know, just enjoyed it. Just when I set off this morning, I just didn't think I would get this, so just be thankful of this, eh? But let's push on for the final 17 miles or so. Oh. Hey up, ducks. Quack, quack. Junction clipped out and away. Blinded by the lights. Okay, I'm going to make this the last bit of filming. We're about 5 miles from home, so I'm just going to enjoy this last bit. So thanks for watching this trip across the border and then back into England. Basically just a tour of North Cumbria. See you out on the next one.